Have you turned 50 yet?
Have I turned 50 yet? No, but I'm knocking on the door. I just hit 49 back in middle of January, so 50 is right around the corner. Not looking forward to it.
So one of the things about turning 50 is your testosterone level goes down. I think mine's at like a -6 now. So whenever I'm watching a pornographic movie, I find myself fast forwarding through the sex parts and getting right into the storyline. And quite often at the end of the movie, I'm surprised. I'm thinking, well, he was a lawyer and a plumber. I didn't see that coming. Welcome to your 50s, buddy. Welcome to your 50s. Okay, so the reason I wanted to talk to you today, or the topic I want to talk to you today about, is one of the greatest bands ever, Iron Maiden. And I was introduced to Iron Maiden by you and your brother. I didn't know much about them. I knew they existed, but I didn't really follow them or listen to them at all. And then I came over to your guys' house and I saw the Maiden Japan album laying there, and I'm
yeah.
All right, let's check it out. And then we put it on it. Of course, I was hooked from the first note. So it brings me to my question to you is, what are your top 3 Iron Maiden albums? Do you remember the first Maiden concert you went to?
Yeah, we first saw Iron Maiden in 1989. Yeah, I remember that. Guns N' Roses was supposed to open, but they didn't. Yeah, so I guess Axl might have had a little too much acid that day, but I mean, that's speculation on my part. Suicidal Tendencies was there. I think they were on stage when we actually were just pulling into the parking lot.
Now, we didn't go together, but we were at the same show in Sacramento. And Guns N' Roses didn't show up, right?
So number 3 is going to be Somewhere in Time. It is a fantastic album, great cover work on the album.
Okay.
Number 2 is going to be Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Phenomenal, deep, cool, kind of religious and weird, but I like that sort of thing. And then number 1 is actually, I don't know if this counts or not, if this is going to pass, but it's a live album, Live After Death. Freaking phenomenal. It was all their good songs, tremendous sound. It was fantastic. And no, man, great album.
Number 3, in the number 3 position is Number of the Beast. That was the first album with Bruce, and it took Iron Maiden to a whole new level with Bruce as the front man. Just one of the great singers, great metal singers of all time, Bruce Dickinson. My number 2 Iron Maiden of all time is Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. The reason I chose this one is because I saw the video Wasted Years and I was just blown away. Just an amazing song, and so I bought the album, and the whole album's great. A lot of great songs on there. And then my number 1 all-time Iron Maiden album is Killers. Oddly enough, I mean, it's with a different lead singer, but there's something so pure and raw and just rock and roll metal about that album. You know, it's before they had a shitload of money. So I always think when these bands don't have a lot of money, when they're up and coming, they really got to budget where they can. And they didn't have a lot of time in the studio, you know, where these guys just spend months and months and months refining an album. They went in, they got it done, it was down, it was dirty, and man, is that a killer. Hence the name Killer, right? So that's my top 3 Maiden albums of all time. All right, well, thanks for joining us on the Casey and Double B show. Another beautiful day in California. We could use some bad weather since we haven't had any rain in quite some time. But what are you gonna do? All right, I'm Double B. Peace out from California.